nieces and nephews, welcome back to Auntie No's Kitchen. Okay, now you know I've done with the pulled barbecue pork. So now we're gonna get started on that Brunswick stew. Not stews. You know what I'm trying to say. But this is Auntie's Brunswick stew. Okay, this is. You guys know what I'm trying to say. It's rumbles, stumbles, and crumbles right about now. So I can't get my brains to connect to my mouth. But I know what I'm trying to say. So anyway, I'm going to do a flip and a swift. Okay. You know what, I'm going to flip this camera around so I can show you everything you need to make this Brunswick deliciousness. Okay? All right, hold on. Okay. I have my pulled barbecue pork butt, and I have some chicken. I'm not going to use all this, but I cooked this last night, so I already have that. I have my nice pot, because it's going to have to cook for at least an hour. I've chose to use my Applewood liquid smoke, and I have my surrogate boyfriend favorite hot sauce, Louisiana. Prime time. Woohoo! We have a can of diced tomatoes. One large, I think this is 28 ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Now when it comes to corn, you know I'm extra. I use 1 can of white corn. And I use a can of yellow corn. Some people add potatoes to their Brunswick stew. I do not. And I have a large can of tomato sauce. Okay, first we're going to get everything combined, okay? So, hold on. All right, I want to get my meat in first. Brunswick stew is a hearty dish. So when I say hearty, that means it's a meaty dish. So I'm going to take this chicken in here. Might well. And some people add ground beef to it as well. You can do that. I did not do that this time. Like I said, you can do that. I'm going to add my diced tomatoes. Little housekeeping. Add my crushed tomatoes. My corn. Add my can of tomato sauce. Gonna add some hot saucy to your taste, of course. Pepper. Salt. My liquid smoky. Add it to, liquid smoke. Now, let me tell you something about liquid smoke. This is true per liquid smoke. Now, liquid smoke should not have any ingredients except your liquid smoke should say natural smoke flavor and water. Okay? Natural smoke, applewood smoke flavor and water. You should not be having molasses in liquid smoke. Oh, let me shaky, shaky, shaky. This is what is going to give you that. You're going to mix all this up. See, Brunswick stew is a hearty dish. It's not supposed to be liquefied, not supposed to be soupy. It's meant to be thick, okay? And I'm going to add another can of my tomato sauce, because it's going to cook down for me for about an hour. It's going to cook for about an hour. It may cook less than that. Depends on me. And why? Because while it's cooking, I'm going to make some cornbread muffins. Brunswick stew, to me, is meant to be eaten with cornbread. Not saltines. Okay? And because I added that extra, I need to add a little more black pepper. I don't know why this don't want to close on that other side. I don't need to add any more liquid smoke because that stuff is highly concentrated. You see how hard it is? You see that meat in there? Oh, got up in my little nosy. Okay. I'm going to put this away. Get all these cans out of the way. And I'm going to put this on the stove. I'm going to put it over here because I'm going to make some cornbread. Okay? Like I said, Brunswick stew is meant to be eaten with cornbread. And I'm going to turn my stove on very low. And just let it slowly simmer and all that goodness. And we're going to get started on some cornbread, okay? Hold on. Okay, y'all. I got my 3 cups. This is, you see my recipe on my little buttermilk cornbread. I use the yellow cornmeal. This is my white lily buttermilk white cornmeal. So into this, I got 3 cups of cornmeal. I add my half a cup of sugar. Wissy, wissy, wissy. Self-rising. Okay. And to this, I'm going to add, I got a cup of oil. That's why people cornbread be dry. They have enough oil in it. Add my 2 eggs. I got my buttermilk. That's about a cup so far. And I'm going to get all this goodness mixed together. Oh, get my oven heated. Have my Brunswick stew on level 2. Get all this mixed in together. I keep buttermilk because I'm always making biscuits. Yep. Should have used my mixer. My hand gets tired. I'm making corn muffins. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I have my muffin tins already lined. I'm using pink, you know, breast custom whipped. When I cook my corn muffins, I always line them with cupcake tins. And I just fill these babies. You don't want to fill these because this is self-rising, so you know you don't want to overfill them. Not too much because this is going to rise. I'm telling you. Now if you do like just, these are good to have. Now if you mix in colors of cupcake, you need more than one. Because I have more than one of these. Because that way if you're using like, doing a chocolate cake batter, then a vanilla cake batter, you do need more than one of these. You do need two. So I'm gonna fill these up and I'll be back. Got my muffins already filled, so we're ready to pop these in the oven for about 30 minutes. Then everything will be good to go. Guys, we got our cornbread done. Yes, had 4 in the other pan, but as you see, I just had to eat one. Yes, I'm currently eating one. So they are nice and done and golden brown. Pan not hot anymore, but I left my oven on because I have to do one more thing today. So here they are, yum yum yum. So I'm gonna move these out the way. And I'm bringing the Brunswick stew over because it is completely done. So I'm going to turn my stove off so y'all can see all that goodness. Here we are. Look at our Brunswick stew. Nice and hearty. And this is what you want your Brunswick stew to look like. You don't want it where it's like this. You don't want that. Well, you don't have nothing but liquid. That is not Brunswick stew. That is soup. Okay, stew is hearty. Soup is where everything looks like that. See, look at all this heartiness in here. When you scoop up stew, you're supposed to scoop up lots of thick, hearty goodness. And so, here it is. Brunswick stew. And like I said, some people add ground beef to theirs. I do not. I have, but I usually don't. And I do like adding the yellow and the white corn to my Brunswick stew. I just like it. I just like doing that. That's something Auntie does extra. Okay? So, thank you guys for tuning in to Auntie's Brunswick stew recipe. Hugs and kisses to each of you. Tight hugs and kisses. Until my next upload, I will see you later. Talk to you later. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.